Perl tutorial part 28, how to rename, copy and delete files, and how to find the size of a file. Firstly, how to rename a file. I have created a file here, file.txt, with the word hello inside it. So let's rename this file here. So we use the rename function. The name of the file we are going to rename, followed by the name of the file we're going to rename it to. Okay, so rename file.txt to file2.txt. So let's run this. Okay, let's run. Let's check our file folder. Okay, that file is now renamed to file2. Okay, so now I'd like to show you how to copy a file. So Perl doesn't actually have its own copy function, so we must use one of the Perl modules copy function. So we're going to use the Perl module called file copy, like so, and now we can use its copy function. So we type in copy file2, which we just created, and we're going to copy it to a file called copied.txt. Okay, so the file we have just renamed, we'll copy it to a file called copied.txt. Let's run this. Okay, so we have copied that file. So file2 actually says hello inside of it. Copied has hellos inside it. Okay, so now I'd like to show you how to delete a file. So to delete a file, we use a function called unlink. So we will unlink our file2.txt, and that will delete our file2. So let's run this and have a look at our folder. Our file2 has now been deleted. Finally, in this tutorial, I'd like to show you how to use the stat function. Now, let's create a variable file equals copied.txt. Let's create a variable size equals now the stat function, and we're going to apply that function to our file. Now the stat function has 13 elements that get the status of a file. So to get the size of a file, we use element 7, which is it's 0 base, so it's actually the 8th element of the stat function. Now we can print file is size bytes. So let's run this. our copied file is 5 bytes. So let's have a look at our folder here. And if I hover, we get 5 bytes. So that's how we use the stat function to get the size of our file. And that's how we use the rename, the unlink, and the module file copy to copy files.